join us today on a spot I've never fished before. I have fished about 500 yards that way for the hounds, and I have fished probably 500 yards to the right for the rays, and then Fonty obviously in the background there. We're like in the middle. So this first cast have just gone out now. Whole anchovy and squid. Tide's running quite hard at the moment. Richie's just setting up in the background. It's a lovely day. We've been out for high water this morning, just a couple of hours. We did 2 hours up, 2 hours down. A couple of small rays and a couple of doggies. In previous videos, you've seen me use shorts. Today, we are using a t-shirt. I got lots of old clothes, so why not? And just to clear it up, I haven't got Tourette's or nice cast. I haven't got Tourette's or a stutter. But I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just an idiot. I had someone say to me the other week, have I got Tourette's? I was like, what are you trying to say? Oh, how was it get tangled? I put a rig in my box from high water. There's like a fairy has come in and just tied it in knots. What a beautiful day. Yeah, the rig of choice today is obviously my 5 foot pulleys, but I am using rotten bottom. So obviously it's attached to 20-pound weak link, a very short piece. And that is it. Nice and simple. If anyone is looking for weak links, if you go on to the VMO website or any tackle shop like Real Fishing, Keith from Wenny Angling, he sells these as well, but these are from VMO. They are size 10 pair links. I think it's like 25 in a pack. I'm not sure if they do bulk packs, but yeah, so lovely. Yeah. Oh yeah, let me get back to the rig. So I'm using a 5 to 6 foot pulley. Whoa, it's a bit long. And then the bait of choice on this one is a beautiful, yeah, the bluey and squid wrap. The 250 BMXs. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the 5 foot pulleys on the rough as well. I'm fed up of tinkering and doing new things now. So, just 5 foot pulleys the whole gym. I'll get the second rod out in a minute. As soon as I move down onto the next ledge, I'll get the second rod out. I don't know if you can see, but Fonty is rammed. Rich, can you see how busy Fonty is now? There's got to be 15 anglers in a day. like I say, we were going to go there, but we arrived 3 hours before low and it was already rammed. We knew it would be on a weekend. Was that a bite or was that weed? Yeah, we're in Barry this morning for high water, and the amount of weed and logs that were swimming past. Swimming past. Floating past. Let's get the second rod set up, I think. Yeah, it's very busy down there. I think there's more anglers than there is rocks. Yeah. No doubt there'll be some fish pulled in. I think it's probably a club comp or something. I've always thought about doing club comps and joining a club, but with my hectic lifestyle with Kian, I can't commit. I've done a few Seamasters. Best I ever placed was 4th one year in a Lountert Open. I had a pouting and a couple of eels. But yeah, I'd love to do all the matches. Like I like the look of the Bosingtons and Porlock when they do the bait supply one. But like, most of the comps are late afternoon, early evening time, so I can't do it. Let's get this right. Yeah, I've had to move further down. I've come down for about, I reckon, 500 yards right of where I was. The weed, honest to God, as far as you could see, right to your feet, as wide as you could see, it was just weed. And unfortunately it pulled both my lines down. One got cut off close in, and the other one got jammed up out there. So Richie's up there now, he's packing up, so I've come down. I've just got the first rod out now. I'm just about 100 yards left of what they call the sewer. So I've been here, I've had Razor, I've had Hound here. So, and the weed is there. I don't know if you can see the weed. It's real close in. Probably 10 yards. Beyond that, there's nothing. Over there, it's as far as you can see. So, and when it starts flooding from right to left, it'll push all this anyway. So, but my line is well clear of the weed. So, let's see what happens. Richie's joined me. First cast, his rod went straight away, nice blonde, about £15 I reckon. So I said to him, go to his spot, weed not good, come to my spot, Blonda. Blondie! Just come up to low water now. So yes, it's looking good. I'll give it 2.5 hours of flood. See how it goes. We have a cracking pair of blondes, but obviously Richie's is a little bit bigger than mine. But as soon as we landed Richie's, my rod went off, and there's almost £30 of blonde there. Absolutely stunning fish. The blonde ray, by far my most favourite fish in the channel. Absolutely stunning. Look at the size of our mouth. Absolutely beautiful fish. Let's get it returned. A bit of a result, isn't it? Yeah, as soon as Richie had his, looked over and my left hand rod just went whoop. First blonde of the year. I gotta tell you, it's been tough. Tons of weed coming through. Absolute tons of weed. I had that beauty on double sand eel and squid. Oh, tiredness is kicking in. I was up late watching the AJ fight. At least he won. And then I was up at 3 to go fishing. I didn't sleep very well because I literally watch a boxing, straight in the shower, straight to bed. And I was tossing and turning because I was dreaming that I was fighting Anthony Joshua. Which is a bit random. Oh, left hand one's tripped out. Oh, is that fish? Is that fish? Yeah, left hand one's tripped out. I don't know if there's too much weed on there or if the blonde has tripped it out. Rick, so what you got in? Tons of weed coming through, blankets and blankets of it. It's dragging me down towards Richie and we'll get tangled. cast this one now up tide, not too far out. Might be our last casts. The tide is horrendous. The weed is horrendous. I've gone down to one rod now because I'm just wiping Richie out. Ooh, I was tired. Yeah, some mad dreams last night. I seem to get that if I'm doing something or watching something and then I go to bed, I end up dreaming about it. Like when I first started making rigs back Christmas time. Oh yeah, I was making them right up, literally put everything away, then go to bed. I was dreaming making rigs. Last night I was dreaming I was fighting Auntie Joshua. I won, of course. I don't think it's been a bad day. So we did hour and a half of the flood this morning to high water, and then 2 hours down we had spotted thorny dogs, which was nice, and then we come down for low water. We started off way up there. The weed was horrendous. I just wasn't feeling it, so I said to Rich, I'll pack up and I'm going to walk 500 yards down to where I've had rays before, but not this time of year, normally autumn time. And boom, slam done. Richie's was £14.12 and mine was £13.9. So no doggies. The only information I can give you about Roost Point is if you don't like losing gear, don't bother coming. We'll give it another hour, see what happens. Yeah. So on that note, I think it's time to call it a day. Pretty much since it started flooding, tons and tons and tons of weed coming through. I'm through with the tide yard, from right to left yard, dragging us into snags. Probably lost 3-4 ends on the flood. So I put it down to the weed really, because the weed is just bouncing you out and just taking you down tide. I'm sure it wouldn't be that bad if the weed weren't there, but the weed is. It's not like I could just make it disappear. So yes, but it's been a good day. Caught fish this morning over high water, spotted thorny doggies, and then came down for low. Started off at the top, worked our way down here, and then first cast for Richie, second cast for me, blonde on, and that is a slam done. But I gotta be honest, this is the worst winter and spring, even though I caught fish, just shocking. I'd rather go back down the wharf and catch some carp. It's been that bad. So yeah, it's time to call it a day. Richie's packing up. He's had the same. He lost an egg just now. So we're going to call it a day, I think. So yes, so until next time, tight line.